Sabisu provides a great flexibility for us to exploit the information without necessarily having to rip out all the systems and put in new Microsoft-based or higher tech systems, just so we can get at the information successfully and share it more. For example, we have quite a few Lotus Notes-based applications out there that do a lot of our incident tracking. All our safety management databases are all in Lotus Notes. But the databases themselves aren't broken, they work very well, but what the trouble with Lotus Notes is it's pretty tough to get at the data that's in there without going through the Notes client.
Okay.
And you have to build all these complex interfaces to actually get the information out, put them on some kind of dashboard, allow people to report on it successfully at the various levels in the organisation. Sabisu effectively is almost a one or two click solution to build a data extraction widget with parameters in to allow you to pull out the right bits of data from what databases you need, and it's on a dashboard that you can share with whatever communities you want, make home screens with, and so on.
The problem that you end up with is that you have a large number of systems to do pretty much the same kind of process. So you end up with this legacy of systems, and the problem that we have is maintaining that legacy and trying to kind of remove any of the old components, keep current, make sure everything's working correctly, and make it as smooth to the end user as we possibly can. If you look at our Lotus Notes environment, for example, Huntsman, a very big Lotus Notes user, and they deployed it globally. And when we moved into Sabic, they don't use it. So we were, in that respect, we were then an island of information in the UK where we just couldn't share this information with the rest of Sabic. So we're going through the motions of migrating to other platforms like SharePoint, for example. But it takes time, and it takes a lot of energy as well. And we need to break down those barriers, and we need to be able to share the information globally. And what we were looking for was really the good old dashboard view of the world, where you could just say, well, today I need to see this EHS information and this production information, and I just want it all organised on my screen like this. That's exactly what Sabisu gives us, so that's why we chose it.
Nobody wants reams and reams of paperwork anymore. It all has to be done on the computer, and it all has to be accessible and backed up, which is part of another one of the benefits. Because if my laptop had gone missing, that was it before, because that was where it was. I had backups, but unless I kept backing that up every time I entered new information in there, it wasn't going to be current. Every time I log out, any information I've changed or updated is already backed up. So I don't need to worry about losing data at all. That's all done by the Sabisu system. Over a period of time, you could end up with hundreds and hundreds of access databases, which is what the original idea behind setting this database up was, to get rid of all that. Everything is stored in one place. Basically, when they ask about our data management, I basically just show them Sabisu. But across the board, if we show them the Sabisu system that we've got set up there, and with our database on it, they like what they see. It's internet based, so they can look at it, we can both be looking at it at the same time, me down in Teesside, them wherever they are. The way it's put onto the Sabisu system makes it work so much better, and it's a lot easier.